You survive it. I said things I really do when you go listen to my songs. Hey, all the time it's a vibe. Things I really do when you go catch me in my vibe. All the time it's a vibe. Things I really do when you go listen to my songs. Hey, all the time it's a vibe. Things I really do when you go catch me in my vibe. Hey, I don't care how you feelin'. All I want is money, all I want is cash. For some daddy want me in no other way. Poopa, I'm a ringy man. Poopa, I'm a ringy man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Reezy Terah, and welcome to another informative and entertaining episode of Vibes with D. To those who don't know what Vibes with D is, it's a podcast that focuses on fun, entertainment, and lots of fun. In brackets, it's actually a podcast that focuses on the youths, because as youths, we are going through a lot. You feel like you want to give up on life, or life is so overwhelming. Well, this is your space, this is your place. You get to say whatever that you feel like, and we won't judge you, because we are going through the same thing. So, I have a guest today, an amazing guest, as always. He is an artist. He is amazing. He loves pink. He is a civil and water engineer, whatever that is. He is, if I had to post him, the caption would be, if never giving up was a person, that would be him. Because at some point he got kicked out of choir, but today he is a musician. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an amazing guest. Hi, welcome. I don't want to say your name because you're an artist. You probably have 2 to 3 names.
Hi, what's up?
I'm okay, but you are Reezy Terah, right?
Yeah, I'm Reezy with the double E.
Alright, with the double E. So, did you like the intro? Because
Yeah.
I went all out. I really did.
I loved it and I can feel the vibe, the beat.
Yes, the vibes. So please do formally reintroduce yourself.
So, my name is Reezy Terah. My government name is Emmanuel Ngobalangangomo. And I'm an artist, as you've heard, and I'm also studying civil and water engineering.
Alright, so you're in Ndebele.
I'm Zulu.
You're Zulu. Alright, when you said you're going to shop in pink, I thought you were lying.
Nah, don't lie. Zulu men don't lie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't boys call you homosexual because of the loving of the pink? Because there's a group, I think, a Nust group thingy, and you said you wanted a pink jersey, and there were a lot of comments right there. How do you feel about that?
The thing now of being an artist is everything you do is controversial.
Mm-hmm.
People have their own views, and you know yourself. You have your own boundaries. You draw your own lines, and when people say what they want to say, as an artist, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But publicity is publicity. Sometimes you just ride the wave, but if it affects your brand negatively, that's when you actually go out there and then we say a statement. But if you see us keeping quiet, we know that
It's okay, you don't mind.
I do mind though.
Really?
Yeah.
So how do you respond to those kind of things?
The first time I heard about it, that's when I actually realized that people, alright, Zimbabweans, Africans, take this thing too far. It's just a color.
Okay.
I love pink. And loving pink doesn't determine my sexuality. That's the thing. If I'm straight, I'm straight. And close people who know me, they really know me, what I do.
Alright, so you said you got kicked out of choir. How old were you?
I was Form 1.
How did they kick you out? I mean, teachers though. How can they just kick you out of choir?
So the thing now is, with music, when you're starting to learn music, it's different from just singing. You get to start to know other things, other variations, and I had a hard time holding those notes, hitting high notes, low notes, because I have a low voice.
Okay.
And at that time, my choir master was so strict, and I lacked discipline because he thought like I came to the choir for girls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talking about girls, you said your crushes and your, I don't want to say that word because there are kids watching. I got kids to inspire. And you say they keep you going every single day. Don't people label you as some sort of like a pervert or you're a player? Because you talk about girls a lot.
I think every man is a player. But since everyone is that, it becomes normal. You generalize it. So I'm just a man. I'm just being a man.
All right. And then one thing that I noticed about you is that you are so serious about music. You take music seriously. And to you, you said it's a business, right?
Yeah.
How do you make it a business and not just passion?
Alright, the thing now with music is what I do with business. With business, there's a product. You sell a product to a niche market. With my music, I specifically sing love music. I don't sing about drugs, I don't sing about struggle. Not because I've gone through that or I don't have experience with that, but it's because I have a target market. So after I found my target market, I had to rebrand and follow what they want so that I can sell that product to them. So I had to invest in marketing, I had to invest in quality, producing quality music, and even taking time to write my own music. These days, I had to change my writing processes. I used to do it alone. Now I call other people, different artists, and they give me their own views on how I should.
Alright, so you would say this is more of like a business than a passion for you,
It used to be a passion.
but now it's business.
Yeah, I believe people should eat from their passion.
Okay, one thing I love about you is your marketing strategy, because there is the a poster at the gate at Nust, and you're right there in pink and all. Who does marketing for you?
Right now, I'm doing my own PR because I used to have a PR team, but because of finances, one, two, if you're not paying someone to do the services, they neglect their duties. So I had to take it up on myself to say, alright, for this period, I don't have anyone to do this, so I'm gonna sit down with myself and I have these conversations with myself, like, how are we going to do this? So it seems crazy, but it's been working.
Yeah,
You've been seeing the results.
I've been seeing the results. And then at some point you said, do not make your best friend your manager. And
That's what I
the
was
way you
saying.
said it was like it's from a personal experience of some sort. Did you go through something with your best friend?
Yeah.
What happened?
So he so the thing now is, if you're working with someone so close to you, and it's really hard to maintain that level of professionalism and spending time with someone. They get to know you personally, you get to know them personally, and I felt like where it was going, it was bad for my music.
Were you still friends or something?
We are still friends right now. We're still friends.
So you fired her?
I just told her, we can't work. You can't work as my manager anymore. Just be like this friend.
She was cool with it?
I don't know. I don't know.
So as an upcoming artist, what are the things that you go through? Because in this other group, we are talking about how we do not support you guys and all of that. Is that the only thing that you upcoming artists go through? But are you still an upcoming artist though? Because I saw a picture with Gemma Griffiths and you recorded at a studio, Soldier Loves Studio, something like that, and you go to Chinoy for some events. Are you still an upcoming artist?
Yeah, I'm still an upcoming artist because I feel like I haven't reached mainstream level. The event we're doing this weekend is gonna tell us where we are in terms of numbers. But I feel like I've been pushing. I've been linking up with big artists, the likes of Gemma, Aisha, and Gary, Ilzy.
Volts.
Yeah, Volts. Because he's an engineer too. So I just wanted to know, like, how are you doing this? How are you balancing school? And big shout out to his new album, it's actually dope. Who else? And Saint Flo. I haven't got much of a chance to talk to Wally because he's always busy. But I talked to his team, Sean. So they always advise me on what to do and how to handle yourself in public. How you can turn negative publicity into positive publicity.
Alright. So what do you go through as an upcoming artist?
Oh, sorry, I forgot. So, first of all, people don't listen, they don't care about your music. People listen to names. People as I told you before, I treat my music as a business, and in business, people always buy a brand if they're referred to by the brand by someone else. Yeah. So the thing now with people, they only listen to you when they feel like it's also popular to know that you listen to this guy.
Okay.
So people don't really care how good you are. If everyone thinks you're good, they feel like, yeah, we should do it too.
Alright.
Yeah. So that's one of the biggest challenges, breaking that ice. I know if I just break the ice and everything's gonna be okay because already we have people on the ground. We're linking up with bigger artists, bigger promoters, as you say. I was doing a tour that was Kwe Chinoe Bindura, and then in November I'm going to MSU.
Who sponsors all of that?
My mom. Yeah, she's very supportive. I told her about my music. It's a funny story actually. Since she's in Kaya, with this whole load shedding thing. And then I told her, yo, mom, do you know that I sing? And then she said, let me hear some of the music. And then she asked me, like, why are you not on channel or Trace or MTV base? And I told her that I don't have money. I don't have the necessary links. I don't have this, and that. So my mom is a teacher, and she's taught kids of famous people, including Stana and one of the guys very extra large. So she wanted to link me up with those people, but I felt like we are from different genres, so it wouldn't work. But ever since she finances my music, recording videos and stuff.
Shout out to your mom. She's really an amazing mom.
She's my number 2 fan.
The first one is who?
All of you.
Alright, so you knew what you wanted to do when you were in Form 2, right? That's when you started rapping.
Yeah.
That's when you started singing and knowing what you want to do.
Yeah, I thought I knew, but every time when things happen, you tend to change. You see, when you hit one obstacle, you tend to change. You tend to think like, this is not for me. Especially when I was kicked out of the choir, I thought music is not for me. I had to focus on books and sports, and then I broke my arm. I stopped doing sports.
Which sports were you doing?
I was playing soccer.
Alright.
And after that, I tried table tennis, but I'm not playing table tennis right now. So you're always changing your focus, but we never changed school. And then there was a point where I decided to drop out, to say, all right, this time we're changing the school part and let's focus on music, and it didn't work out.
Because I wanted to ask you why you would study something else that's not music. Because you knew what you wanted to do by Form 4, right? But you still went on to study something else. Didn't you believe in your dream?
I did, but my dream changed.
So you kept on changing dreams?
Yeah, I feel like passion changes according to exposure.
Okay.
When you can never crave pizza if you've never had pizza.
Yeah.
So every time you can tell, when we were growing up, we used to tell people, my favorite dish is rice and chicken. Up until you had shawarma, you had prunes, you had pizza, you had all of those beautiful stuff. So as you grow up, you get to being exposed to other stuff. So that's when you start, you want to experiment more. And in the course of experimenting, you get to fall in love with other things.
Okay. Alright, one last question. Do you get royalties because you're from Nust? Because one thing that I've noticed, when you post, you don't hide the fact that you're from Nust. Do you get favors or do you get more audience because you're from Nust?
The only reason why I post, before I didn't do that, but I felt like Nust was being neglected.
Okay.
Because every time, I'm from Blawayo, but most of the time I spend my time in Harare. When you talk to other artists, DJ Made, I believe, DJ Mambo, ACP, those guys are from music. You understand? So when you have these conversations, no one is from that.
Okay.
So that's when I decided to take it upon myself to raise the Nust rate high.
Alright, and you are raising it high.
Yeah, and I'm trying to push other artists to wake up and see the opportunity that we have, because we have more than 10,000 students in Nust. And if I'm alone, I can't make it.
And there are so many artists. Don't you get jealous though? That you guys are doing the same thing. You have the same goals.
I feel like competition is healthy. because without competition, you're nothing. I need to wake up knowing that I have to be the best and mine is the best. So if it's just other like us rappers or like us musicians, you don't feel the need to upgrade your quality. Because if you check, Nust, big shout out to my brother LP, Too Young, Cast the Bait, yeah, Skeezy. I think you know Skeezy.
Yeah.
Mostly. So those are actually dope artists, and yeah, I've worked with some of them, and you always feel pushed to do better because when you're alone, you can know like this guy's outplaying it really well, but the fans don't know that. So when you go out there, you need to shine harder. And the other thing now, I also understand that I was told by LP the statement that the sky is so big, and for it to be lit at night, we should have many stars.
True.
Yeah. So if you're only one star, you can't really shine.
Oh my god. Alright, so you have an EP. You're dropping it when?
On the 10th of October.
And you have a party.
I have a party.
And we're all invited.
Yeah, come and support me, guys. Please come through. I think I'll give you free tickets. And to come through, let's have fun. And I might not perform at that pool party. I feel like I want to open it up to other artists, upcoming artists, so that they have the same. I always felt like I needed a brother who would open doors for me, and I never had that brother. So I have decided to be that brother to other artists and Nust, and using my influence that I've gathered so far and the love, I need also to make them stars. So you have to leave this,
You're so selfless. I love that about
yeah.
you. Alright, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much. Are you gonna come back?
Yeah, if the other guy gives us free samosas.
Oh! I'll talk to him. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. This is Vibes with D. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and most importantly, please do share to your friends. This is Reezy, and I'll see you at the pool party on Saturday. Bye! Mwah.
Thank you.
That was nice.
Get